I'm Scott Todnam, and this is the Classroom Connection video of the week. Hello, here we are. I'm here with 4 7th graders, and we are ending the school year, and these guys can't wait. All right, first topic, we're going to talk about 7th grade, going into 8th grade, some of the good and the bad parts about middle school in general, and just kind of thoughts on the 2018-2019 school year.
A lot of kids in 7th grade, they panic towards the end of the year because they want to get their good grades for the summer, and the teachers kind of rub it into it, like, make sure you get the good grade because this is what your teachers are going to remember all summer.
I'm just happy.
So
I got 1
parents.
wrong on my Spanish final. I'm so happy.
I actually did good on my math test today, so.
Some of the good things about 7th grade, you make a lot of friendships and you get to hang out with your friends during the summer. Like in the lunchroom, you get to pick what friends you want to sit with as long as you're not too bad and you get moved. A lot of the kids that you make friends with, you're in the same classes, you have encore classes, and a lot of your friends are on the same team as you, so you have a lot of the core classes too. Yeah, you can hang out during the summer, you can bike over to each other's house and help each other with the homework because you're in the same classes, and it's fun in 7th grade.
No vacations, I don't think, set up right now, but maybe we might go on a vacation, but I don't really know. But one thing I'm excited about is this summer is not waking up at like really, really early. I like to sleep in, and I'm excited for that.
Same.
I have a lot of baseball because teams are basically getting canceling, rescheduling it because it's rainy. Well, not today, but it's raining normally.
Now, talk to us about any stress management you've put into use from health class in dealing with some of these end-of-year projects and final exams, and maybe even like some of the social relationships where you're getting on each other's nerves.
One of the ways people get freaked out in 7th grade is because, like we said, they're always worrying about the projects and stuff. Some ways you can help with that is like organize your week into like schedule certain times you can work on your assignments, have some break time so you're not like overwhelmed with all your work. And like I said earlier, you can work with friends online because you're in the same classes. You can help each other out with the collaborative assignments. You can like schedule time on the weekend where you want to go to the park and work on your digital newsletter or whatever. You can also rely on your family. You can ask them for help. You can ask your mom or dad. Rely on friends and family a lot. Mm-hmm. It's tough just doing it by yourself, doing it solo.
So honestly, I feel like it's good and bad that like everything, like most things are online now. Like it's good because like you don't have to worry like, oh wait, did I forget that? Like you don't have to worry about like, just like doing everything on paper. But it's also bad because like everything's kind of tracked. Like exactly what time you open or like end your assignment. So like if it's late, if it's late, it's late. You don't have any opportunity to like.
Yeah.
I'd rather do stuff on paper because after a long time, if I have a lot of homework on a Chromebook, if I'm looking at it for a long time, it starts to hurt my eyes.
What I've done basically this past week, last week, I was procrastinating a lot. I just opened up my Chromebook and I open up my homework, and then I get bored of the homework and I open up Game Tab or something, and then this week I just completely closed all I turned off all the Game Tabs.
So that was your coping, your strategy for stress management is just get rid of the distraction completely?
I would just bookmark it, but this week I just deleted all the bookmarks.
You just have to find a hobby that you like doing, and then you just do that for when you're really stressed, and then you can get back on it and finish it strong.
The things I do is I plan stuff out, but I also don't plan it out at the same time. I kind of just know how long it's going to take me, so I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to get it done by this time, or before I go to sleep.
All right, so this being the end of the school year, do you have any recommendations for incoming middle schoolers? How can they manage middle school? They're probably nervous about coming into 6th grade, or maybe even 6th graders coming into 7th grade, and you just finished 7th. So what advice do you have to people moving up a grade?
In 5th grade, you missed a day because you're sick. You did not have to redo the assignments, but now, if you're sick for a bunch of days, you're going to have to redo all of that.
For elementary students coming into middle school, there are 3 big things you gotta get down. You gotta make the right friendships. Don't put yourself in situations that'll be bad for your grades and for your personality. Don't surround yourself with the troublemakers. be friends with the nice kids that will help you. Second thing, don't start bad habits that are hard to get out of. The third thing, don't overstress about your assignments. Just keep your cool, keep even keel. It's really easy. It's just everybody overhypes it and they get overwhelmed with all the assignments.
The teachers are always saying, they're like, oh my god, the next year is going to be so hard. It's going to be like, your teachers are going to be meaner. They're gonna, like, it's not that bad. Just like, do the same thing, just do fine.
Yeah, I feel like 6th grade is a lot social. Like everyone's trying to get popular. They're trying to find a friend group, and then 7th grade, it's everyone's still worked up about the social part, that no one does their work, and they like.
You like sprout off of those
I
friendships.
mean,
Yeah.
in 6th grade, at least for the first half, you don't know anybody.
6th grade, people are worried about the friends. 7th grade, people are always worried about like developing on those friendships, like
Yeah.
making them stronger. And then 8th grade, they finally start to like worry about the grades and realize that you'll probably lose a lot of these friends when you leave 8th grade for high school.
Now how you have to switch classes and you have to remember the names of each class and like the numbers.
Okay.
What I thought was like, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna miss every class. I'm gonna get a bunch of detentions. After a while, like you can carry around the thing and ask people for help. And if you're late for the first couple of days, it's not that bad because they'll like forgive you. But after a while, it gets like easy. You don't even have to think about it. You just remember the places.
In elementary school, if you missed a couple of days, they would just like say like, you know, it's fine, try to come next time. Like now, they make us do like everything for ourselves, which is like obviously that's the right thing. And like as we get older, we don't have to do things for ourselves.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a helpful thing.
it kind of
You're
just
trying to-
came out of like the blue. It's like nobody really expected like, oh, I'm gonna have to like email them every time I have a missing assignment. Like back in elementary school, you just expected them to like do it for you, which they did. And then
Them being teachers?
yeah,
That's another thing. Everybody gets so scared. They're like, oh, these teachers are so mean. She's making me do this assignment by myself when, like, she's giving other people another shot. Or they're not trying to be mean. They're trying to do their best to help you out. It may come off as mean in short term, but in the long run, it's going to help you out to be a better student.
people only find the worst in teachers.
Yeah.
They never look at like the good side of things. Like let's just say like Mr. Todman.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I can be strict if I need to.
Like people are
I've
like,
done it with you guys.
Yeah.
people are like, oh my god, did he just yell at? They always focus on that, but then they don't realize that the whole class he's making jokes with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's a balance with everything. Like you talked about a balance with social life and with your academics, but there's also a balance in how your personality too, which we've talked about in health class. So, yeah, there's definitely a life balance. Have you ever gotten in trouble?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
But that doesn't define you, right?
Yeah.
So, incoming 6th graders, if they get in trouble, what's the best way of making amends on that? Do you just admit to your mistake and then
Admit
move
to
on?
it. Like
Don't-
accept.
You take it in force. You face what you did, and you do your best to change it. You
Yeah.
can't just say, "Oh, miss, blah blah blah. I'll never do it again," and then behind her back you do the same thing.
I mean-
you have to face it. And you have to change what you did.
Let's think about like playing games situation. If you're gonna play games like during free time, sure, do that.
Yeah.
But then like, if you're playing it like during work time or when you know you shouldn't, don't like lie about it, especially if it's on your Chromebook. Cause like, if you lie about it, they're gonna figure it out. Like, there's no point.
Yeah.
One thing that I would say or suggest is when you're sick and you're out of school, do the homework the day it's posted so that you don't have to do every single bit of it the next day because you do get a lot of homework. So I would do it the same day just to be caught up on everything.
Even if you like don't think that you have homework for a class, I check every class to see if I have homework and then do it to try to get it done.
All right, thank you for our last video of the 2018-2019 school year. That's it. Can you believe it's like the last week of school?
No.
So thank you again to everybody that's been on any of our videos, and then these 4 for closing it out. Until next school year, we'll see you later. Have a good summer. Bye. I like how you said, you know there's things out there called cupcakes.
Oh, 7th grade's the worst.
Like suddenly.
I've done that before. It's super loud.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even in this class.
I don't even go to the school.
I'm not even a teacher.
You can redo it until you get it right.
What were you gonna say?
You weren't multitasking. You were single tasking.
I'm the worst.
You can ask your dog how, like, help with your math homework.
Where were we?
I don't know.